100-year-old D-Day veteran Donald Butt is appealing to the French government to reconsider his application to recognise his bravery during the war, after that application was rejected, despite former President François Hollande promising France's highest national order of merit, that's of course the Légion d'honneur, to all veterans of the Normandy landings. And he made that promise back in 2014.
Yeah. But Don's application was given no explanation after being turned down. The Royal Marines Veterans Society have resubmitted his claim to get him the recognition that he deserves from France before it's too late. Good morning, sir. How are you feeling this morning?
Very well, thank you.
Well, you're looking exceptionally well. Don, we want to join the campaign to get the French president to give you the Légion d'honneur. And quite frankly, it's something that France owes you because the former French President Hollande promised it to all veterans of the Normandy landings when he spoke back in 2014. Don, just tell us about D-Day and your experience on that fateful but historic day.
Oh, my job on D-Day was as what they call a stern sheetsman. That was on the landing craft. And we had to go in and drop the landing craft, the troops in there, like, and then drop the door. And I had to hold the rope. You held the rope to keep the boat steady, and the troops run out then and went up the beach. And then my job then was to get back in the boat and in the landing craft and be hauled back out to the ship and come back to England and get more troops. We done that 4 times and then come back and went out to the Pacific.
Well, anyone
with Canadian.
An incredible achievement, because Frank, what I was going to say was anyone who's watched Saving Private Ryan or anyone who is watching the archive pictures now will know how perilous what you were doing was. It was, you know, how would you describe the bombs and bullets flying around you on that day?
Oh, not very well. It was frightening. I was really frightened, to be quite truthful, but that's one of those things you sort of get over the fear and get on with the job you're supposed to do. And, you know, that's what I sort of done.
I suppose...
I don't regret any of it.
I was going to say, Dom, you can be trained and trained and trained for going into action.
Yeah.
And then the reality happens. Was it anything like when you were there at the beachhead under heavy fire from the German defenders, was it anything like you'd expected it to be?
No, it was so quick. It was, you know, it was ever so quick because we wouldn't, what would I say, 10 minutes there and back, and then we was back to the boat to pick up more troops, see, to take in again. And then we done that 4 times and then come back to England and picked up more troops that took to Cherbourg. And they was bombing Cherbourg then, and the Germans had dropped back and they were bombing and shelling. But we done that and unloaded them, and then we come back and went out to the Pacific then.
You were just a young man.
A lovely.
You were just a young man. You were a teenager. You were. You could, frankly, still have been at school.
17.
You were 17. You were that young.
Yeah.
Did you have,
I was 17 and a half then.
Right. Did you have any sense of just how important that day was, the 6th of June, that the whole course of the war depended on it?
Yeah, no, I didn't, no, I didn't. I just done what I was supposed to do, and that was it, sort of stuff. You couldn't do, you were trained to do what you were told. And I done what I was told and come back, and that was that.
Don, I want to ask you... I'm so sorry that we're interrupting you. I want to ask you what it would mean to be awarded the Legion of Honour. It is France's highest honour, right? Talk to us about what it would mean to you.
It will mean everything to me. I got my other medals, and if I could get that one to complete the set, I'd die a happy man.
You must have been very excited and gratified way back in 2014 when the French president said that this was going to happen. And therefore, you must have been incredibly disappointed when you got the knockback, when they said no.
Yeah, no. I was very disappointed, but maybe something will come out of this and I might get it. I'm hoping. But that's all I can do. I can't do no different now.
Because you see, the thing is, of course, Don, is you didn't just take part in the battle that turned the course of the war for the Allies. You helped liberate the French.
No.
If you hadn't been there risking your life on that day, the French would have remained under German rule.
Oh, yeah, they would have done, yeah.
So they owe you.
Because I didn't do anything that side because we went straight out in the Pacific Ocean, and we were told, supposed to land on Japan. And they dropped the atomic bomb, and that stopped that. But we stayed out there and helped the fleet. The fleet stayed out there, and we stayed with them and done their running about sort of stuff. So I had a happy time then, the latter part.
Well, Dom, I was going to tell you, and I think you know this anyway because our producer's with you this morning, but we and our team here on Good Morning Britain are going to do everything we can to put pressure on the French government to come up with the goods and give you the Legion d'Honneur. We are really going to push hard for this because if ever there was a deserving case, we're talking to it now, you.
Yeah. I'd appreciate it very much. I'd be very happy man if I could get that medal. Yeah. But whether I will or not, I don't know. But we'll have to remain to see.
It was a promise that France made to you and all of the veterans of the Normandy landings back in 2014. And we make a direct appeal this morning to the French president here from the studio of Good Morning Britain, and with you there on our screens. Honour the heroes as you promised. Don Butt, you said it would mean everything to you to get the Legion d'Honneur, and it is absolutely deserved. You are a hero to all of us. Thank you
very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for what you did all those years ago.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow.
100 years old.
100 years old. Come on, President Macron.